Alright, we are starting with
Yay!
1H versus Fordris. Okay, let's do this. Are you ready?
Can Stream Hero talk right now?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Hi everybody!
No worries, no worries. Got this thing up. Freaking XSplit froze on me, so it didn't really work out as planned. But, alright, whenever you're ready, Eric,
Alright,
start
go
the
go
game.
go! 3, 2, 1, 0. We're starting out here on Ohana, and this is actually, despite being a Protoss player, one of my more favorite maps, actually.
Yeah, I
I
mean
like.
it's a different map. It's more perpendicular. What do you call that? Vertical. There we go. Lost my train of thought there. But vertical versus one of those huge maps. It takes a really long time to walk straight up. I mean it's a fairly short map, but it's different from most maps. For it's just top and bottom.
Especially with that very tactical center there, with the hidden brushes.
Yeah.
But we
True.
have spawning in the bottom right corner is the orange Protoss MN8 Fordris.
And then we have spawning on the very top left Terran. He goes by the 1-1H. I wonder what that H means.
Actually, yeah. Before the term started, when he first submitted his application, he said he's from Canada, and apparently that small H makes an A sound.
So wanna? Is that how you say
Yeah, I
it?
think it's supposed. I think so. I think it's one-a or 1A.
Huh. Interesting. Alright, we got a supply depot near his actual expansion, so I'm not sure if he's planning to do a wall off here.
Yeah, that's a very interesting move that you see coming out of a Platinum Diamond player. Something you would more often see against a very, very aggressive Zerg, against the Zerg player, to wall off that mineral line to dissuade any kind of early Ling harass, I think.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's just going for just barracks, no wall off here. He has nothing to hide. He's welcoming everybody to the party.
Protoss is sending out a decently timed, maybe a little later than I normally do, probe scout right after he drops down that gateway there.
Sorry about that. Forgot the overlay for just a sec.
Then we have the little SCV and probe pass right by.
I do not think they saw each other, which is kind of funny. So it's like perfectly timed. But this Protoss has not been seen early expansion, and not really just see anything, just a barracks. No gas, so no early mech play. I mean just standard Marines.
And we can see Terran's actually got that little SCV scout going. I think he's checking for maybe some kind of proxy or making sure that
doing
there's
a
no.
proxy. I'm not sure. If not, he's just hiding here to see when the expansion goes down.
Oh, down the south. Oh, okay, yeah.
That could be time to see. He hasn't actually scouted in yet, so I'm not exactly sure if he's gonna go wait and. Oh no, he's about to do an expansion. I just saw him right click there, so he's going to see the he's going to see the SCV. And then he's going to see the Nexus go down. Oh, nope, he's going to attack the SCV instead.
Little probe saw him. He's like, I'm not having that. This timing is private. You are not invited.
Well, he's going to walk in and see only one gas. I'm not exactly sure what the build order for the gas was, but I think he got that first. I think he went gas, gateway, and then cybernetics core. Because he only has a stalker out right now. Or he has no stalker, he's getting a stalker out right now. Not bad. This is a fairly early stalker. Probably got a little bit earlier, but earlier stalker to prevent any more scouting. To see that he got the second gas geyser. I'm not sure if the Terran saw that second gas geyser.
Oh, we're also seeing. I'm trying to figure out what. Oh no, he's going for his economy. I was trying to figure out what all that saved up energy was in Protoss Nexus, and then he started chrono boosting out those probes there.
Yeah, a
Uh,
lot of people save it for the probes. It's a lot faster. I mean, some people save it for either research or work gates, but faster economy is definitely a way to go. And we see Terran being a little bit more defensive with the bunker. He saw the gateway produce a stalker, but I guess he didn't really see anything else after that. So I guess he still wants to be a little bit defensive and put a bunker down.
Although I'm really kind of worried about this Terran player. He knows when he scouted, he only saw the one gateway for Protoss and into a fairly early expand. And I wasn't too sure what this bunker was here for, because I would think most people would expect a he's moving out, moving out. Looks like he's going for a 3 racks pressure early on.
Yeah, I think he got 3 racks before. I think he got either 2 racks and then expanded, or 3 racks and then expanded. So that's a pretty early pressure. Now he's gonna get factory. Right now, wonder if he's. I don't think he's gonna. With this push, he could totally deny this expansion.
Yeah, Protoss needs to get those force fields.
Oh, good. But they do not have any more energy to put another force field down, so Protoss needs to either get more units up or this expansion is going down.
Need to move up that ramp and try and save those forces.
Yeah, see,
get the probes out.
Oh, they're bringing the probes in.
We see 2 more gateways go down for the Protoss player to try and help hold this off, but I believe that this expansion is going to go down in a hurry. Probably not enough forces.
I think they'll be able to. He's having the warp gate up, so he's going to be warping in some units, and he probably will deny the Marines. But he lost a greatly amount of mining time, especially since the Terran is now getting a 3rd base behind that attack. Sorry about that. I think I just lagged a bit.
Oh, it's fine. But you were saying the 3rd Terran expansion going up, yeah?
Yeah, because he he denied the Protoss a good minute of time of mining, which is a decent amount of mining, especially when you have your 2nd base running with mules. That's totally not overpowered, especially with a 3rd base going right behind that as well. But Protoss does have an observer scouting a Terran completely. And I think he saw the starport as well. Did he see the starport? Yes, he sees the star. He sees everything. He doesn't know about the 3rd base though. He knows about the 2nd base, but he does not know about the 3rd base yet.
And he spotted that Stargate move on to the reactor, so he knows that his Terran opponent is going for heavy medevacs. Especially since we don't see...
medevac tank will probably be the standard. And maybe and Marauders, of course, Marauders.
And more reactors going down those 3 new barracks in the Terran Natural, with 1 tech lab.
Well, we see a push right now. With where's the medevac? Where's the medevacs? Oh, there are the medevacs.
Protoss is getting some Archons up, which is good. He just saw this Terran force come down and take this Zelnaga watchtower, so it's very easy to understand that he might be expecting some kind of attack or push here any moment. But with the Terran player moving back, we know that Protoss is actually quite safe for the moment.
Well, Protoss is now gaining Storm and leg speed, or charge. So he's definitely gonna be able to take this force that's coming up. But he's gonna be scouting first with the factory before doing anything risky.
Oh, but we see the Terran player moving out with his 2 new medevacs. But of course, the Protoss player with that good observer positioning is going to spot this and know exactly what's coming at him.
Yup, and the Marine there perfectly being placed to see if the Protoss is taking a 2nd base or 3rd base. So we'll see what the Protoss has in store.
Oh, there's a scan going down the Protoss army.
They're going to be putting on the factory, which are going to be taking a pretty big blunt of the blow, especially from the Archons and the Stalkers, serving as kind of like a alternate tank, especially since the Protoss use the 1A a lot. So, I mean,
of course,
you can't really judge who's going to be, being attacked. But you better get some. If you get some good storms off, this army is going to go down really quickly.
Unless the Terran player attacks soon, hopefully they'll put it off, and these High Templar will get enough energy off to throw it out on that storm. But it doesn't look like it. The Terran player's marching up the ramp, but with some good force fields, we see the Protoss player trapping those Terran units. Terran player doing specifically well, getting some of those saved by that medevac.
Yeah, medevacs are a really good unit, especially pulling up all these Marines. Oh, good storms!
Oh, good storm! That was beautiful.
Half that army. Too bad it was only one storm, so it actually didn't kill many Marines, but did do a lot of damage. So the Terran did have to pull back a bit. And we see at the actual base.
There's another good storm by the Protoss player down at the bottom.
He's just saturating his base right now. It's not really getting. Oh, he's getting 1-1. Same as the Terran units. I think he has 6 barracks? 8 barracks? I think 6 barracks. Yeah, just 6 barracks. I think it's just Marine Water Medevac. I don't see any transition here.
And Protoss player with this observer here can see the Terran force trying to knock down those destructible rocks. I'm wondering what he's doing. He could have got some really good storms there if he was in range.
Well, I mean, there's no counter to this, Marine Medevac Marauder push. But if you do get good storms off, I guess you could call that a counter.
That reminds me, Lord Matsu. Do you know why Marines are always falling over?
No, I do not.
Because they're imbalanced.
Oh my god. They are pretty imbalanced, I got to say. But a good counter to the imbalance is definitely a good storms, and there we see a decent storm, but barely nick off a few Marines here.
Those Zealots charging down. A little too overcommittal, I think, but good storm.
Still got a few storms left, and the Terran I think is retreating from the storms, because a few of those and the Terran army is pretty much gone. Oh, but he's going to be attacking with the... I wonder if he's going to be dropping here instead of doing the push.
A good drop right on top of those warp gates right there. I don't think...
And they get surrounded.
Oh, the Protoss player is completely surrounded, but it looks like he's holding his own on the right. High Templar dropping.
But if you look at the army tab before that fight, I didn't bring up the army tab, but the supply tab, the Protoss was down almost 70 supply. Because the Terran was able to sneak in at third base without the Protoss knowing, he got substantially ahead. So definitely that GG.
There's the GG from Fordris. Very good job from 1A right there. I was pretty impressed how Fordris was able to kind of get back into the game. Unfortunately, I don't think he could keep his momentum up. What do you think, Lord Matsu?
Well, Jester, the big thing that pushed them through was the actual third expansion. He had that third expansion, and I don't even think the Protoss knew at all that he had a third expansion up. And before you know it, the Terran was max army, and the Protoss barely had 130 supply. So that kind of pushed it over the top for 1H or 1A, I should say. Sorry about that, 1A.
Okay, 1A asking for a quick 2-minute break.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll be back in a few minutes with the next game.